Let's continue with the scissor lift. And what we want to make now are the syringe block over here, the center block, and the connecting rod right here. So let's do that in our part studio here. So we'll put a sketch on the base again, press N. And what we want to do is put the syringe block over here. I'm going to press the line tool, hit Q to make it a construction line, find the center, and I just want to find the a center line there. And I want to make my syringe block symmetric about that line. And so in this direction we're going to be at 1.75 inches. And in the other direction we are going to be at 0.75. So we've got the size of it correct. We just need to locate it. And to do that we can use the tool over here. Let's see, symmetric. So I'll click there, click the axis of symmetry, and then these two lines, and it'll turn black, meaning it's fully constrained, so it's right there on the straddling the center line. So there we go. And let's finish that sketch, and then extrude upward a distance of 1 1/8, 1.125. And we'll stop there, and we need to do that again because rather than add we want to have new, and we'll accept that. So let's rename that immediately. That is going to be called the syringe block. And now if you come back to our original model, you can see we have the hole here for the syringe and a hole here for the connecting rod. So let's make those. So we'll place a sketch on this plane here, press N, and the axle is in my way here, and actually all of it is, so I'm just going to turn it off and work on the this face of the syringe block. And what I want to do, again, I want to place a construction line right through the middle here, and I want to have my hole for the syringe beyond that line, of course, centered on that line, and I want the diameter to be 0.675, 0.675 to accommodate our syringe. And I want the distance, this to be 1/16, and if you do the math, the distance down here at the bottom, if you take half the diameter and add it to a 1/16, you'll find, I believe, that this distance is about 0.4. Let's just see if that looks right. Yeah, I think that's okay. We'll call that 0.4. And now we need a hole for the connecting rod, so let's put that here. And what is the diameter of that? The diameter of that is 3/16. And it is located a distance equal to 3/16 from the top. There to there is 3/16. And yeah, I think we have everything fully constrained and located. We don't need dimensions showing how far it is from the left or right side because we have it on the line of symmetry here, so let's accept that. And then extrude, we'll do a remove through all, this direction and this direction. And there should be our syringe block. Let's turn on the rest of the stuff to see if it looks okay, and I think it does. So, alright. Now let's make the connecting rod. So the connecting rod is going to go from connecting the syringe block to the center block. And so its length shall be 4 7/8. So to do that, let's put a sketch on the back here, and we're going to use this hole here, and we're just going to make the connecting rod equal to the same diameter as that. So we'll go that way, we'll go the other way, and we'll go a distance 4.875, or 4 7/8. And that is a new part. Shift 7, and we'll accept that. And there we go. So that is our connecting rod. And now our syringe rod, what does it do? Well, it just basically supports that. And so we want that to be tall enough to accommodate it, And there's really no reason for it to be any different in size than the syringe block. So how can we do that? Let's let's place a sketch on the very end here, this face. Press N. And now I'm going to remove the axle. I'm going to remove the connecting rod itself and really everything, the base, the small block. And you can see my sketch plane is way up here. And what I want to do is project all these dimensions onto the sketch plane, except for the hole for the syringe, which we don't need. So we're right there, and let's accept that. And then let's extrude there the other way. And if you recall, I believe those are 0.75 inches deep, and it's a new part. And they make it orange, so let's rename that the center block. And let's see what we have. Let's turn everything back on, the visibility, and at this point we have this, which is I think what we want to have. Let's go back. So we've got everything except for the legs and the extra axles, but really the base we have. So I think we're where we want to be, and we'll pick up the scissor lift in the next video. Thanks for listening and watching.